Okay, focus, it's focusing. Okay, good. Got a couple of pimples here, a little messy Asian stubble here going along. Definitely fatter compared to the older videos, but you know how it is, you know, the quarantine life. I don't know if it's focusing or not, but hey, it's Editor Fu from the future. I just want to point out that for the rest of the video, the camera just wasn't in focus. It's just focusing on my girlfriend's pile of clothes, so my face is just kind of blurry, but yeah, can't do anything to fix that, so sorry. Alright, what's up guys? Welcome back to my channel. I know it has been a while. I have not talked about what has happened in my life for a good few months, so I have decided to sit down, take my time, and kind of talk through what has happened, what is happening, and what is going to happen in the near future, so that whoever actually cares about my life can know. That means my two parents that are watching back home. Let's see, I have a list of things that I want to talk about, so we're just gonna go through item by item. So this update video is gonna be a little bit different because of the whole COVID thing that is happening. It's unfortunate, and the United States is definitely doing a poor job at handling it, but that's just how it is. It's a chaotic country. Anyways, so this summer is a bit different from the past few summers that I've had. It is the first summer that I am not taking any classes. You know, usually I would take 2 classes, 6 credits, and then fill out my time. But because of the whole Corona and COVID thing, I can't do that, and also I just don't have any classes to take. So it means that I have a lot of free time on my hand, and I need to fill up those free time with activities. Whether if they're beneficial or not, that is a whole different discussion, but I'll just kind of run you through what we've been doing. Alright, so right now, as you can see, this is not my room. I stay a few floors up. This is my girlfriend's room, actually. We've been staying together for a while, you know, kind of being there for each other during this quarantine, kind of keeping each other company. She's right beside me. But so yeah, I've just moved a lot of important things down here, and I've just been living here for a couple of months, and so we spent a lot of time together doing a lot of different things, you know. So since we have all the time in the world during quarantine, you know, we obviously do things a little bit more extra. You know, our breakfast is not just cereal and milk and white bread. You know, sometimes we do a little avocado and toast here and there. We also spend a lot of time watching the TV, you know, just kind of going on Netflix or Disney Plus, see what's new, what's trending, and while we're watching these shows, we would just enjoy the food that my girlfriend has made. She's a great cook. She kind of just cooks whatever she feels like that day, whatever she's craving, and yeah, they all always turn out great. So since my girlfriend has graduated in the spring, we also took some time out to take some graduation pics.
It's recording.
We rented a gown for 50 bucks, and we just kind of went around campus finding the best spots and just taking pictures all by ourselves. Also, you've been seeing on my channel, we've been baking a lot. We bake and bake and bake and bake. Actually, as we're speaking, actually just so happens. Can't speak.
You got this.
Actually, as I'm making this video, we are baking roti boy, or Mexican coffee bun. This is our 3rd time baking it. We just want to perfect it. Also, I've invested in a new monitor because of the whole COVID quarantine stay-at-home thing, because I just needed a bigger screen and I needed flexibility of switching between my MacBook and my Dell, so I can do my work on my MacBook, and then when I want to play games, or my girlfriend and I want to play games, we can switch over to the Dell. So professionally, I have been learning and relearning some of the things that are required in the mechanical engineering field. You know, just kind of brushing up on Python, writing a couple of simple scripts, learning, you know, SolidWorks and modeling, just kind of, you know, keeping my mind fresh for the next big thing, which is my co-op / internship in the fall. So in the fall, I will be interning at Atwood Corp, which is a boat accessory company located in Michigan. I'll also be working on their motor guide department, which is, you know, boat motors, and I'll be there as a designing engineering intern. So the job scope will probably be, you know, doing some 3D modeling work, you know, prototyping, and then just kind of go through the whole product development phase, which will be very interesting. So in September, I will be driving to Michigan and I will stay there for 4 months. I booked an Airbnb because it gives me the flexibility of canceling because of the whole COVID thing. The company could literally take away my internship at any second, and that could really suck, but it's not the end of the world. At least I have the ability to cancel, so I have to pay like a few $100 a month, as opposed to signing a sublease, which is not ideal at this time. The company has told me that they are going to go ahead with my internship, but you know, it's really hard to tell. I know I probably have like a month left, but they could really easily change their minds, and you know, I just kind of have to make sure that no matter what happens, you know, I shouldn't be too upset about it. Also for fun, I play Dota with my friends here and there. You know, we kind of hop on Discord, we'll play a couple of games, you know, usually in the afternoon. Just something to just kind of unwind, you know. You go on the entire day just doing real shit. It gets very exhausting. Speaking of baking, we're doing some roti boy over here. Cheers. Oh, it's good. Oh my god. Butter's seeping up in the bottom. If you guys want to know how to do this, just Google roti boy on YouTube. I'll put the link down below. I'm gonna check it out. It's a good recipe. Anyways, I mentioned that I'll be driving down to Michigan, and that is true. I'm not renting a car. I recently just got a car, and yeah, I'm glad that I did. It's very convenient. I think it's a necessity at this point because I have to drive 30 minutes to my workplace from where I stay in Michigan. So here's some footage of my new car. As you can see from the outside, I'm gonna blur out my plate, but this is my car. It's a 2013 Honda Civic. It's in black, which is what I like. It looks really good exterior wise, you know, a couple of scratches and dents here and there, but not too much. So it's a one owner car, and whoever drove this was probably like a family guy. It has a pretty high mileage. It's like 193,000, but it's a Honda Civic, so rest assured it would still run for definitely a while more. You got the dashboard, which I don't know if you can see. It has like this sides over here, which looks kind of futuristic, I'm not gonna lie. Let's see, some controls over here, you know, just standard. I got my phone stand, controls here and there. There's a econ mode, but you know, whatever. That's cruise. We got cruise control. In the back, oh, we got a model over here, drinking water. All right, so the car is good and all, but the best part about this car is definitely this feature. It's not very common, but I'm glad to have it. It's called the sunroof. Right on top of this, there's this nice thing over here. Sometimes you just want to get a little sun. I'm not gonna open it because it's kind of hot out, but you know, look at the extra sunlight that we're getting. Yeah, so I bought this car at, I think, a pretty reasonable price on the market. I'm not sure if I want to share the price, to be honest, but you know, I didn't overspend. I didn't spend like 15 grand on this car. It's pretty good. All in all, I just think this quarantine has been a kind of like hit and miss. You know, there are areas where I feel like I've achieved some of the goals that I've set, and then there's some areas where I just feel like I'm not doing enough. And I feel that's normal. You know, it's sometimes very discouraging to not feel like you are using all your time doing good things. But then again, I don't know, it's hard to explain. You know, it's just trying to find that balance, as cliche as it sounds. Anyways, I just want to wrap up this video by saying how grateful I am to my parents. I probably don't say this enough or at all, but it's not easy, you know, supporting a child through a time like this. You know, with the conversion rate, you know, $1 is like $4.20 ringgit. You know, with out-of-state tuition, 20 grand a semester. On top of that, some of the living expenses, and on top of that, being able to provide me with the funds to buy a car. I think that is crazy. You know, my girlfriend and I have been talking about this, you know, just kind of figuring out how are we gonna save that amount of money for our kids in the future, because it's just, it feels very impossible. But yeah, if you're watching this, thank you. I love you. I should have said it in person when I'm calling, but it's hard. It's hard. There's just it's hard to come off my mouth, but I really appreciate it. So yeah, that's been it. Long story short, a lot of things has happened in the summer, but I'm really looking forward to my future, my internship, and then graduating next May, and hopefully being able to find a full-time job over here, or if not, just go back. It really doesn't matter. So just kind of look at the goals that I've set in the future, try to achieve all of them, or most of them, and then just do the best that I can, because that is literally the best thing that I can do right now, and learn from my past. All right, that's it. I'm gonna go wash my hands and then edit some of this video, hopefully get it out in a few hours or days. And then I think the next time that I'll see you in person talking like this will be probably when I move to Michigan, if my internship isn't canceled. All right, peace.